multiplayer servers. So I also made some addition to it, which is a little clock in the back here, and that should help to make it more stable if you have a ping of about 100 milliseconds or more. So in case you just want to use a farm in single player, you are done now. Just use this design. Maybe make sure to encase it so you don't get killed by zombies when you stand here AFK, so you should place some blocks around. Also, if you want to go AFK, you should place more chests because a single chest will overflow very quickly. But yeah, besides that, the basic design is done. You of course can get creative with what you build around it, what block choices you made. You only need to use a node block back here, iron door here, and a slab on top of the chest and in front here. Besides that, you're completely free what kinds of blocks you use around the farm. But yeah, for everyone who wants to use a farm on a server and might have a bad connection to it, I will show how to build this little clock in the back here. So to build it, we just go to where we placed the redstone last, and place a block to this side here, so where the block behind the tripwire hook is, and place redstone on top of that block, like that. Then we want to place a torch back here, and place a repeater from the torch that's facing into the node block. So we need to place a block down here, place a repeater, and we want to have the repeater on the second delay. And on the other side of the node block, we want to take the signal out again, so we place a block down there as well, like that. Place a repeater on top of that block as well, also on the second delay, so both repeaters here on the second delay. In front of the repeater here, we want to place a block, redstone on top of that block, a block on top of the repeater, like that. Then we remove the slab on top of the node block and replace it with a repeater. To place it, you will once again have to press Shift, place a repeater there, put it on the full delay, and as a last thing, we need to place a block in front of that repeater here. And when we do that, we should see that the signal starts traveling around and starts opening and closing the door, like it does here. Now, while we don't use a farm, we don't want to have the clicking noise all the time. So what we do is we go to the side here where we have the redstone and place on the block where the tripwire hook is a lever in front. And when we are not in the farm, we can just flick that off and it's silent. But when we want to use the farm, we can go here, turn it on, so the clock starts running. Go in here, aim in the right position, hold down right click, and yeah, the farm should work as well. Also if you have a little bit higher ping. So let's catch another fish to see that it really works well. Murphy's Law. Ah, there we go. Did we get it? Oh, we got a water bottle. So we weren't really lucky with the loot here. Of course, for fishing you want to use a good fishing rod, which has the best enchantments. So Luck of the Sea 3 and Lure 3, and also Mending, so you don't have to ever repair it. If you don't have a good fishing rod, you can also just start fishing with a normal one, with an unenchanted one, because eventually you will get better ones in your loot, which you then can use. For example, here we already got a Unbreaking 3 Mending Lure 2 fishing rod, or a Lure 3 Mending fishing rod. And eventually you will get the better ones. But yeah, that's it. I will include a world download with the both designs and maybe also some other variations of it. But again, just get creative with what blocks you use, as long as you keep the combination of the door and the node block, and yeah, the tripwire in place, and maybe also the slab in front here, that you stand in the right Y level. It should be completely fine. Just try out to use different blocks, how it looks in your world. But yeah, that's it. Enjoy the farm. Thanks for watching and see you next time.